What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you feeling? Mira Whistler in the house. So tell me, are you ready to get out of the house and start living your life? Are you ready? Or are you kind of liking this new norm? Do you like this work from home shelter, this quarantine? Is the inner introvert in you finally being embraced? Finally, the introverts in us get a chance to be alive, get a chance to do what we do best, right? Well, it's a crazy time. I mean, I'm curious how you all feel. For me, I don't know. It's hard to say. I kind of a little bit. I guess this maybe defines who I am. I always thought. I thought I was a little bit of both, and I don't know. I think there's some crazy different names because clearly you can't just be an introvert or an extrovert. I think there has to be in betweens. There's numerous names for like different kind of verts, but yeah, part of me, I do want to get out. I miss seeing people. I miss seeing friends. I miss seeing family. I miss doing things, being around others, and just going out to like simple as just going out to a restaurant. Anytime I go shopping now, like no joke, this Sunday, my fiance and I, we went to Trader Joe's, Club Trader Joe's, and let's just say, we had a line we were waiting in to get in. There was a bouncer at the door. She cleared our carts, made sure they were clean, did not check our IDs, made sure it was just the two of us, and let us in. It was very smooth. We couldn't pay her off. Not that I would advise that, but she didn't turn us down for no fake IDs. I saw this somewhere on a meme or someone reposted it, so it's not my original content. But man, it was great. Trader Joe's was like the highlight of my week. No joke. I went in there. I tore that store up. I just, got some veggies, got some fruits, got some nuts. I mean, you name it. Bottle of wine. I went crazy. It was the most fun I've had in a long time. So definitely, and wore a mask. Yeah, I was trying to stay safe. Wanted to make sure others are staying safe. Only go out if you have to. That's right. But yeah, it was. So that's the extrovert part of me. But then the introvert's like, here I am, Miro. You're finally getting to crack open that beautiful, beautiful to-do list that's been slowly but surely only gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And what have I done? I've been able to cross quite a few things off. Can I name them like off the top of my head? Yeah, I mean, I'm finally starting to run. Half marathon was something I signed up for, I was signing up for. It's not going to happen anymore, but I'm still training for that. Got up to 9 miles for the first time in my life. I started off running like 1 or 2 miles 4 months ago, and I'm just built my way up to 9 miles. I'm on my lose weight streak, down about 10 pounds now for the year, give or take. I have started to figure out what I'm going to do, as in when it comes to Hodgepodge and how I'm going to take the company to the next level, and exploring options as to bring in other people on board, investors, and changing our system, our platform, our whole CRM system, which is huge. So I'm devoting time to that. I am communicating with all of my employees a lot more, making sure everybody feels the company, the culture, that we're growing, that I care, that we all care, that we're trying to make bigger and better things here with our eco-friendly waste removal and moving and storage company, that we want to make sure everybody gets to create space for life in an eco-friendly way. Like there's stuff that I'm able to focus on. I'm like working on some random posts on social media, videos, getting more footage for our social media that I could give to my virtual assistant so she could work on. Shout out to Therese if you're listening. You're amazing. But yeah, I've been able to like hook up this badass monitor. if you're watching right now. So I guess, no, never mind. But it's a huge screen. It's like I have like a crazy trading desk in my room. I've kind of started trading a little bit, and just like at certain times throughout the day when I'm home. I've listened to a little more audiobooks. So yeah, I love when I get to go out. I mean, I did a happy hour thing a couple times last week. So that's like as much, it's close to going out, but it's not. And then I got to go to Trader Joe's. So like that part of me is being satisfied. Not enough, but I'm taking this time to really do what I can internally, because there is an introvert in me. I think everybody has a little bit of each one of them, and a little bit of each. And you have to embrace the moment. Like sometimes you gotta adjust. And there's definitely a part of you that could thrive under these circumstances. There's no way that there isn't. Like even if you're the extremist of extroverts, you can start doing massive meetup groups and Zoom calls and happy hours and gatherings and phone calls and whatever. I mean, for some virtual reality stuff, I'm sure you could do like a virtual reality meeting nowadays. I don't know too much about that technology. I probably should, but I'm sure you can do that. So it's all about just taking advantage of the time that we're in right now. You don't want to get you don't want to get swept behind. You don't, because while you're sleeping, while you're getting those extra Z's right now, others are not. There are the others that are making themselves better, educating themselves. So it's something new, getting ahead, because if you aren't in the unfortunate position and you got laid off or furloughed, it's tough. It is. I can't relate because I'm not there. I've had to make a lot of cuts with my work, had to cut hours for all my employees, had to make some concessions, some tough calls, cuts, decisions. But one thing I can say is that when things reopen, when the quarantine, the shelters in place, whatever you want to call the cool new thing we're in, when this virus passes, and I really hope so that it's soon, because we need to start living our lives, and the economy needs to get back on the right path and track. There's a lot of things that we're going to miss out on this year, but with that doesn't mean that there's no opportunities, and there will be opportunities. I promise you. Each one of these corrections, whether it's a recession, a depression, whether there's a plague, whatever happened in previous years, centuries, you name it, there were always opportunities. New things came about, new jobs, new creations, new inventions, breakthroughs. Think about it. Whatever you were doing, the hard truth is that might not exist anymore. It might not. If you worked some kind of brick and mortar with large gatherings, maybe some kind of gym there. I know I've been picking on gyms lately just because I have a friend and I could relate a little bit more because I've heard ins and outs. There's a lot of gyms that are going bankrupt and out of business. There are. What's the reason? Most of these gyms were stubborn and they didn't want to make changes. They didn't want to adjust to the times. They didn't want to go digital. They didn't want to eliminate paper, save paper, go eco-friendly, sustainable. They didn't want to do anything virtual. They didn't want to make themselves more niche. When there is too much of something and it's not as necessary to survive, when you can make your own gym at home, when you could do a virtual training class, where you could do something through the internet, watch a YouTube video. Shout out to Yoga with Adrienne, by the way. Loving it. Definitely getting me through those tough days, especially after long runs when I need to stretch out. You will get passed by. You will. That's it. It's survival. It's survival of the fittest. As bad as it sounds, it's true. We have to learn to adapt. We have to keep ourselves educated. We have to keep learning. We have to reach out to others. We have to see what other opportunities are out there. Now is the time. Look at this as the greatest opportunity ever. As bad as everything is, I don't want you to focus on that bad today right now. I want you to focus on this as the greatest opportunity that you will have in your lifetime. This will create so many opportunities for every single one of us. I'm reevaluating everything too. I am. I'm looking at all options. I'm looking at everything up and down, left and right. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is correct. I want to make sure that when this happens again, I'm prepared. I want to make sure I can be as bulletproof as I can. And you should too. Because that's when you become valuable to anybody, to anything, to yourself. And that is the most important thing. If you can keep yourself very nimble, willing to adjust, to learn, you will become irreplaceable for the rest of your life. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you're crushing it. Keep it up. Just keep it going. I know the times are tough. I know nothing is ideal right now. Nothing is. But please keep it up. Keep your heads up. We're going to get through this. There are a lot of good signs out there. There are. The time is coming. You're going to look back at this as a wonderful opportunity. I know it's tough to see, but just start picturing the good things. Start getting ahead, getting up, getting back in routines. Keep educating, keep learning. Just don't watch too much news, please, please, please. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out PodRiver.com. That's catch your podcast in the stream at PodRiver.com. If you're watching YouTube, please hit subscribe. Like the video. Thank you so, so much. Spread the love. Share our show. Please share it to a friend. Share it to someone that could really use it, that could use that motivation right now, especially if they're going through a tough time. It is not an easy time. And we are here for any support, especially in our group, Boss to Boss Community on Facebook. That's Boss, the number 2 Boss Community on Facebook. All types of entrepreneurs, business owners, like minds, like minds that are connected and are here to help each other out through these tough times. And if you're on iTunes, please leave us a review. Write a review. Really, really appreciate it. We want to keep being in the top charts and be able to keep providing you the best content for free and the best guests constantly. That's what we do here at Boss to Boss. Thank you all. Love you all. Talk soon. Peace.
That is all for this episode of Boss to Boss. Your next step is to visit bosstoboss.com, where you will find proven techniques followed by professionals to help you make that next step. Again, that is boss, the number 2, boss.com. And remember, the time is now.